Hello, my name is Anthony, and this is my playtest review for my Portal 2 level called Beginner's Ascension. All playtesters were given a list of all the controls, while later playtests included an additional short explanation of the game and the overall goal. The initial puzzle introduces the portal gun, teaching players about portable surfaces, the cube interactions, button usage, and portal resets. However, after playtesting version 1, it was evident that beginner players found it confusing.
Yeah, like what am I supposed to be doing?
That was open. Oh, bro.
To approach this issue, I made the initial portable surfaces more apparent, while also rearranging the other gameplay elements into clear view so everything could be seen in a single frame. In version 2, beginner players wouldn't notice the above portable surface.
I'm so low. How do you get through this?
To go further, I placed the initial portable surfaces at eye level and rearranged the following area slightly for better direction. The second puzzle teaches the player how to throw themselves. Some players will understand this concept, while others didn't understand
Maybe I can sideways jump? No.
or will skip it entirely. In version 2, I made portable surfaces more apparent as seen in the initial puzzle. This was a step in the right direction, but players would still struggle for it in an extensive amount of time. For the latest version, portable surfaces are up front and distinguished better. For instance, the portable surface to get back up is out of view, indicating to the player that the surface is only meant to help them get back up. The third puzzle uses what was learned in the initial puzzle, but requires additional thought. This is also the first instance where players must bring a cube forward to activate another button. Players will understand most of the puzzle, but would spend additional time trying to figure out how to bring the cube forward, or struggle jumping the gap.
E. Wait, it like went into the wrong place. I'm like so smart. Stairs. Oh, wait. Nope, that's the same place. Oh, yeah. My brain is so smart. Oh my god.
I can't jump. I can't jump.
Newer versions were aimed to increase the portal gun's usage, add deliberate portable surfaces, and avoid killing the players so they can learn more in a safe environment. These changes would then prove to be successful.
Oh. Man, what? This is blue, right? Yeah, it's blue.
Only requiring minor changes, which included the addition of glass to see the entrance of the next area, and the portable surface on the ceiling instead of on the side so players don't fall off. The fourth puzzle requires the player to retrieve a cube falling continuously into deadly goo, which instantly kills the player. After retrieving the cube and then placing it onto the button, players can now jump onto a moving platform that takes them to the next puzzle. All players will understand this, but some will be worried to jump onto the platform, since it's moving and has deadly goo below.
Give me a box. Thank you. All right. Oh, hey, perfect. Oh no, a jumping thing. Ah, shoot. Oh, that was scary.
The latest version improves what was already there by making portable surfaces distinct, having gameplay elements be more apparent, improve lighting, and remove the deadly goo underneath the moving platform. The deadly goo was removed because it's the introduction to the moving platform and to also give players extra jumping practice. Players would then be able to learn and complete this puzzle. The fifth puzzle starts by introducing a laser beam that harms the player. Following this is a room where the player must retrieve a new type of cube called a reflector. Experienced players would understand how to retrieve the reflector, while inexperienced players wouldn't notice where the reflector spawned.
Where'd it go?
The latest version ensures players understand the importance of the buttons by adding portable surfaces leading to them, which adds additional meaning. Players can also see the reflector spawning. An inexperienced player was then able to learn and complete the latest version.
The hell happened there? Oh. Ah! All right. Okay, it's gotta be something with the laser. Something with the laser. Just isn't. You wouldn't have made this like this. Okay. There it is.
Version 1 of the sixth puzzle begins with retrieving a reflector, using portals to then move a laser to activate multiple gameplay elements, eventually bringing the reflector forward. But after testing, it was clear that the puzzle was too complicated, with only the experienced player being able to figure it out. This was the outcome because players weren't taught how to move lasers with portals and weren't prepared enough to execute precise movement.
I can get over there.
The latest version breaks down the puzzle into two segments, first of which teaches the player how to redirect lasers using portals in order to activate a platform. Once completed, the player moves to a second area where this feature is combined with other gameplay elements, slowly increasing the complexity of the puzzle, later proving to be successful after playtesting.
Mm.
Wait, how far does it go up? So I don't die. Alright, don't die. I thought you had to go back and get the gem. I'm tripping. Okay, so I drop down here. I'm going up here. Okay, so now. See something. That's blue. I'm so stupid. What am I doing?
Version 1 of the sixth puzzle then ends with the reflector being used to activate a moving platform, which requires portals to get back onto. With each iteration, all but the experienced player would die here, clearly indicating that this segment was too challenging.
Oh, what, bro? Are you...
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
The latest version is more straightforward and introduces a new gameplay element called a light bridge, which proved to be more successful than the previous version. For the seventh puzzle, players must throw themselves again, but over deadly goo. Similar to previous puzzles, the experienced player is the only one to complete it, while other players either didn't make it this far or would die trying.
Let's see something. Which one do I need? So I need.
The latest version revamps the puzzle entirely by changing it from the player throwing themselves to them utilizing the light bridge to work their way through an open area that has deadly goo below, which results in a more coherent puzzle. The final puzzle incorporates everything that was learned throughout, but put into one multi-step puzzle, which only the experienced player was able to figure out and complete.
So now I just need to backtrack. That's all I need to do. That goes there. Then this goes. I have to turn slightly. And we're done.
After much trial and error, a much more meaningful puzzle was created. Over the last several weeks, testing, brainstorming, and making changes, Beginner's Ascension has grown tremendously. It's not 100% since additional testing still needs to be had to see if inexperienced players can complete the final puzzle, but knowing that players are able to learn the majority of the level is a good sign. Overall, I'm happy with the outcome. Seeing the level and player experience evolve showed how flawed my initial design was, being that it focused on killing the player when it should be teaching them. When designing, acting as a guide rather than a game master is imperative.